grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They got a million toys at Toys R Us that she can play with.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They got the best for so much less you really flip your head.
Now at Toys R Us, the new E.T. cartridge, only $33.97. Help E.T. phone home with the Atari video game system. Now just $124.87. So go to Toys R Us and have a blast.
More games, more toys, oh boy! I want to be a Toys R Us kid. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. They got a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with.
Moms and dads, help your Toys R Us kids save the turtleettes with N-Tex's electronic turtle for only $49.97. Battle attacking aliens with Stargate, also $49.97. And save planet Earth with N-Tex's arcade defender at $49.97. Toys R Us kids to the rescue.
More games, more toys, oh boy! I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
So the boy fell asleep in the Toys R Us store. And he woke up with toys from the ceiling to the floor.
We've got the Nintendo action set, including the control deck with double game pack and Zapper light gun for just $99.99 at Toys R Us. And we have all the hottest game cartridges at great everyday low prices.
Love growing up with my Toys R Us kid. Toys R Us. You'll never outgrow us.
There's a magical place, we're on our way there, with toys in the millions all under one roof. It's called Toys R Us. Soon after bedtime, when dark nighttime falls, Jeffrey and helpers stock up all the shelves. From ceiling to floor, books, board games and bikes, teddies, puppets and dolls, beds, spaceships and trikes. There's millions, says Jeffrey, all under one roof. It's called Toys R Us, Toys R Us, Toys R Us.
Fireplaces glowing, icicles growing, hearts overflowing with cheer. It's that wonderful season we all find so pleasing, the Toys R Us time of year. The world's biggest toy stores, Toys R Us. The biggest selection, Toys R Us. It's the Toys R Us time of year. Toys R Us.
Imagine a store the size of a sports field, crammed with thousands upon thousands of toys. All the games and models anyone could wish for, and exciting new toys no one's ever seen. The dream has now come true. Toys R Us. More toys than anyone in the whole wide world.
There's a new store in town.
Moms and dads, are you looking for a bicycle, tricycle, football?
Looking for a model kit, chess set, doll? Looking for game time, playtime, fun time.
Well, stop your looking and start to shopping at the store that has them all. The world's biggest toy stores, Toys R Us. The biggest selection, Toys R Us.
New store in town. Toys R Us.
So the girl found herself in the Toys R Us store with every single kind of toy she ever had wished for.
Hello, I'm Mother Goose.
If your child is wishing for Worlds of Wonder's gentle storytelling characters, there are great values at Toys R Us.
My name is Teddy Ruxpin.
My name is Mickey Mouse, and this is Goofy.
All priced extra low at Toys R Us.
Love growing up with my Toys R Us kid.
Toys R Us.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
You just said the magic words and look what you did. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
You'll get the best for so much less you both will flip the lid.
If it's new and hot,
it's a toy they've got.
And the prices are hard to beat.
I don't want to grow up. 'Cause if I did, you couldn't be a Toys R Us kid. More games, more toys.
It's the world's biggest toy store. Let's go.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
You just said the magic words and look what you did. And look at the low prices on holiday fun at Toys R Us. Storytelling Big Bird from Ideal moves his eyes and beak with the words just $67.99 and $11.97 for other cassette and storybook sets. Wow. And Transformers battling robots from Ideal. 2 rough and ready robots battle it out at a tough price to beat. Just $14.97.
It's the world's biggest toy store. Let's go!
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
You just said the magic words, now look what you did. And look what Toys R Us has for the universe this season. Introducing Monstroid, one of Mattel's masters of the universe. When he gets wound up, watch out. Also new from Mattel, get a $2 rebate on the disc-hurling Blaster Hawk. Wow. And a big $6 rebate on Eternia playset with motorized tram, elevator, and a real mode.
It's the world's biggest toy store. Let's go!
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
You just said the magic words, now look what you did. And look what Toys R Us is featuring for less this season. The Kenner Centurion's evil action figures, Dr. Terror and Hacker, $12.97 each. And their sinister Doom Drone Strafer, $8.79. Awesome. Luckily, the Kenner Centurion's heroic action figures are priced right at $12.97 each, with their Skybolt plane, $19.97.
It's the world's biggest toy store. Let's go! I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Hey, you just said the magic words. Now look what you did.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
You get the best for so much less, you'll really flip your lid.
If it's new and hot.
It's a toy they've got.
And the prices are hard to beat.
I don't want to grow up, because if I did,
You couldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
more games, more toys.
It's the world's biggest toy store. Let's go.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Hey, you just said the magic words, and look what you did. And look at the savings in store for you at Toys R Us this Christmas. Get a $5 rebate on a posable My Child doll with the softest skin and the sweetest eyes. And a $3 rebate on My Child's Aprika stroller, just like the real one.
I love it.
And play dress up for less at Toys R Us with Mattel's My Child Party Time fashions.
It's the world's biggest toy store. Let's go.
Did you hear the great news? There's a new store in town. Toys R Us is open, everyone is coming down. Hey there, Toys R Us kids, listen up, Mom and Dad. You're gonna have the biggest choice of toys you've ever had. There's bikes and trains and video games, and the price is nice and low. So
every Toys R Us kid is heading on down to the brand new Toys R Us in town.
Open now in Brampton, Hamilton, Toronto, and London.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
there's a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with.
Toys R Us has the Nintendo Action Set. It comes with control deck, 2 game controllers, zapper light gun, and double game pack. All for just $99.99. And with all the hottest game cartridges from $29.99 to $59.99, Toys R Us is Nintendo headquarters.
More games, more toys, oh boy! I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I could play with.
For the hottest arcade games in town, come to Toys R Us. Sega's new Genesis system with 16-bit graphics processor, controller, and Altered Beast game, just $289.99. And Sega's Master System, just $144.99 after $10 rebate at Toys R Us.
I want to be a toy.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
You just said the magic words, now look what you did. And look at the low prices everyone's talking about at Toys R Us. My friend Talking Toby from Coleco plays 8 learning games and comes with a game board, voice, and a great Toys R Us price. And Coleco's talking teacher with 5-word and number game levels.
That is correct.
Awesome. And my talking computer, a whole fun center for less at Toys R Us.
It's the world's biggest toy store. Let's go.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They got a million toys at Toys R Us that she can play with.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They got the best for so much less you'll really flip your lid.
From bikes to trains to video games, it's the biggest toy store there is. Gee whiz.
I don't want to grow up.
Cause baby, if I did, I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
More games, more toys, oh boy! I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They got a million toys at Toys R Us that she can play with. I want some new wheels, Jeffrey.
Our wheels are great deals at Toys R Us. Mattel's Hot Wheels Cobra Stunt Set, just $9.84 with its own car. Hot Wheels Railroad and Freight Yard, only $27.87 after rebate.
Yeah.
And just $12.93 for the Crack Ups Bash and Smash set, all from Mattel at Toys R Us.
More games, more toys, so fun. I want to be a... I don't want to grow up.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with.
Bet you don't know what I want, Jeffrey.
Bet I do. Trivia Challenge from Canada Games, only $18.97 at Toys R Us. Just $22.97 for Amloid's Turtle Table and Chairs. And the Takara Chronoform Time Machine, just $12.97 each. 1 minute it's a watch, next minute it's a robot.
Yeah. More games, more toys, all fun. I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They've got the best for so much that you really flip your leg. From bike to train to video game. And it's the biggest toy store there is. Gee whiz.
I don't want to grow up.
Baby, if I did.
I will be a Toys R Us kid.
More dolls, more toys, oh boy. I want to be a Toys R Us.
Come with me to a place
You'll be glad that you did.
Jeffrey.
There's so much more I want to store with Toys R Us kids. It's a magical land, so where else would you go? When everything's at Toys R Us
and prices are low.
If it's new and hot,
it's a toy they've got.
And the prices are hard to beat.
You can search the whole world, but Toys R Us kids know it's the one and only place to go.
More games, more toys, oh fun.
It's the world's biggest place, so let's go.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They've got the best for so much less, you really flip your lid.
From bikes to trains to video games, it's the biggest toy store there is.
I don't want to grow up, cause maybe if I did, I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
More games, more toys, oh boy. I want to be a Toys R Us kid. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. They got a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. Know what I want, Jeffrey?
You want a ColecoVision game system. Buy it for $99.84 and buy a ColecoVision cartridge from Coleco and get a free Cabbage Patch doll from the manufacturer.
Wow.
Tarzan game cartridge, just $29.97. And War Games, also just $29.97 from Coleco.
More games, more toys, oh boy. I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with.
PJ Sparkles from Mattel shines with affection. Just squeeze her and she sparkles. $32.98. Batteries not included. Little Miss Dress Up comes with color change pen, so you can change the colors of her dress and hair. $26.94 at Toys R Us. Each sold separately.
More games, more toys, oh boy. I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
Come with me to a place
You'll be glad that you did.
Jeffrey.
There's so much more I want to store with Toys R Us kids.
I'm making my list, Jeffrey.
And on it's a snuzzly Wuzzle. Each is a combination of two cuddly animals. Wuzzles just $16.97 each. New posable Wuzzles only $3.97 each at Toys R Us. All from Hasbro.
Oh, neat.
And the Wuzzles Color Forms playset, just $6.48. We're Wuzzles headquarters.
It's the world's biggest toy store. Let's go.
Hey, the Toys R Us kids. Did you hear the great news? Toys R Us is open with more toys for you to choose.
It's the grand opening of 2 new Toys R Us stores, and guess who's going to be there?
Who, Jeffrey?
Me, a cuddly Care Bear, Snoopy and Garfield, and the one and only Mr. T, star of the A-Team, in person.
Wow!
Get up and come on down to the brand new Toys R Us in town.
Saturday, November 10th, 9:30 to 11:30 in Brampton and 3 to 5 in Toronto.
So the girl found herself in the Toys R Us store with every single kind of toy she ever had wished for.
Toys like the Play Sound stove from Play School with a whistling kettle and sizzling skillet, $84.97. And the Play Sound sink with pretend faucet, phone, and coffee maker, $84.97. And Play School's Sesame Street Alphabet Roadway lets kids learn the alphabet the fun way, $31.97.
I love growing up with my Toys R Us kid.
Toys R Us. You'll never outgrow us.
Did you get a video game for Christmas? Did you get any game cartridges to play on it?
Well, get down to Toys R Us for the world's biggest range of video games.
Hi there, friends. It's Jeffrey. When you come to Toys R Us, you can meet me, along with Gigi and little baby G. And wait till you hear who else you can see.
You'll meet the amazing Spider-Man at Toys R Us. The Incredible Hulk will be there, too. You'll see that beautiful crime fighter, Wonder Woman. The dynamic duo of Batman and Robin. And cute little Jeffrey Jr., too.
The local newspapers will have time and place. Toys R Us.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. They gotta build a toy that Toys R Us that I can play with.
Even the littlest architect can build a great house with these Lego Universal building sets. For 3 to 5-year-olds, there are Lego people and blocks. In their own storage case, just $8.97. For 5 to 7-year-old builders, flower elements, colorful building and roof bricks. In their own case, just $13.87.
More games, more toys. Oh, boy! I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
Kids,
We have stars you can be.
Jeffrey!
Live from that to see it, boy, it's gonna be neat.
Come to Toys R Us and see Jeffrey and his family. He-Man, Teddy Ruxpin, Kool-Aid Man, and a Cabbage Patch Kid in person. And play Pick a Winning Star, the instant win game where every child wins a prize, including Kent bicycles, Toys R Us gift certificates, and sweatshirts.
It's the world's biggest toy, so let's go!
In the Boston area this weekend. Check your newspaper for the time and day.
What are you doing this weekend, Charles?
Can't wait to see that new Toys R Us store. Jeffrey and his family will be waiting at the door. Garfield will say, how do you do? Cabbage Patch Kid, my pet monster, and Pound Puppy too.
In Middle Village, Saturday the 23rd, 10 to 2 p.m.
Charles, your weekend? Just gonna see some friends.
Toys R Us. You'll never outgrow us.
So the boy fell asleep in the Toys R Us store. And he woke up with toys from the ceiling to the floor.
We've got Kenner's Silverhawks from the ceiling to the floor at Toys R Us. Heroes and villains, only $5.99 each. Super Attack Bird Tallyhawk, only $18.99. Silverhawks Mirage, $24.99 at Toys R Us.
Love growing up with my Toys R Us kid.
Toys R Us. You'll never outgrow us.
It's showtime, babe. We're talking the Toys R Us grand opening. Hey, Sonic Hedgehog, spin on by. Please, Barbie, baby, it's the grand opening, doll. Bitsy Bear, dance on down. Make tracks, Chester Cheetah. It's a Toys R Us, kids. You can catch me, your favorite stars, and get a free gift, too. In Greensburg, Saturday, November 7th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's the Toys R Us grand opening, babe. We won't start without you.
Toys R Us has the Big Bird Halloween costume and the Yoda Halloween costume for trick-or-treating.
Never, 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 ever, ever.
For Halloween, Toys R Us doesn't miss a trick, and the prices are a treat. We've got costumes for all Toys R Us kids, even grown-ups, and loads of candy, makeup, masks, and more. Toys R Us will make your Halloween supernatural.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I could play with.
Hop aboard the Play School Express. It's a complete train set for preschoolers. With battery power, it chugs along over 19 feet of track. The Play School Express comes with 3 cars, a special loader for cargo, and a train load of accessories. It's just $59.99 at Toys R Us.
More games, more toys. Oh, boy. I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
They don't have it.
Trying to find the Nintendo games you want can be a lot like being in a Nintendo game.
Another dead end.
Come on. You can end up looking in all the wrong places.
Oh, no.
Stand back, son. Or you can go to Toys R Us. Toys R Us has the world's biggest selection of Nintendo games and accessories at everyday low prices.
Next time, let's just come to Toys R Us.
Yeah! Good night, Mom. So this is how it feels to own a Toys R Us store. Every toy I ever dreamed of, plus 18,000 more.
If your child is dreaming about Nintendo, the control deck with bonus game pack is only $79.97 at Toys R Us. Zapper light gun just $24.99. Game cartridges from $29.99 each at Toys R Us.
I dreamt I won the Super Bowl. I had a better dream.
Toys R Us. You'll never outgrow us.
I don't want Toys R Us, kid.
You just said the magic words. Now look what you did. And look, advanced video games for less at Toys R Us. The Sega Master System with 28K of memory, super sharp picture, 64 colors plus game cartridge, and all this, just $129.99. And it plays these thin Sega cards packed with 256K of unlimited game power from $24.99 to $29.99 each. It's the world's biggest toy store. Let's go!
Flash, a new Toys R Us is opening in our area. We go to Bernie Beagle.
Ted, I'm here with Jeffrey the Giraffe. Jeffrey!
Bernie, my family and I will be at Toys R Us in person, along with Tony the Tiger, Marshmallow Man, Teddy Ruxpin, and the Noid. Across from Winnipeg Stadium, 9:30 to noon. Across from Kildonan Place, 2:30 to 5.
Thanks, Jeffrey. So, to wrap up, more games, more toys. Oh, boy! I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. They got a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. They got the best for so much less. You really flip your lid. From bikes to trains.